doing? I love it actually when we use the phone because you can see people waiting already. We've got 4 people. Normally we go live and we're like, there's nobody here.
I know, there's a delay between...
We're talking to ourselves.
Yeah, there's always a delay between the software we use and then it actually going live, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like a pair of plonkers.
So how are you guys tonight?
Caroline Freak, good evening. Good evening, Caroline. We are... Well... Coach Rab has got a cold, so he's on the equivalent of a Lemsip. I don't know what you call that in other countries, but
Yeah.
Damn it, Jim. Clarissa's on there. Clarissa's signed up to the clan as well.
Hi Clarissa, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey. See if we can get some comments up here. I don't know how to get comments.
Push live chat.
There we go.
I've done this before.
You have.
Hello from Qatar. Fernando Cruz, another clan member.
Fernando.
Hello from Uruguay. Say hi, Brazil.
Hi Brazil.
Not feeling good? Go home and take care of yourself.
Thanks,
yes,
Dan.
Dan. Well, I will take care of myself.
Hello from California. I bet it's warm in California, Maria.
Well, the cold was quite bad yesterday, and then we did a special Christmas treat for you all. So we'll leave that there.
I kind of want to release it before Christmas.
Yeah. But that would make no sense.
I know. I know.
Oh, Holly's online. Hi, Holly. A snowy Princeton, is it? Or Princeton? Princeton, it is Princeton. Is there not like a university there?
Yeah, Princeton's really, really high-end university.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's kind of like Harvard type thing, I believe. I might correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure it's like one of the top universities.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, I went to Princeton.
It sounds
It's like very...
very regal.
We've got this one, but I feel really rude like doing this, and the phone's so small.
Yeah.
Should really, can we do that?
Can we have a sign? Do you remember when you said that? That was in the Christmas videos. What was Clarissa asking? Something. What is that Mila's photo? Oh yeah, she had. It was Christmas jumper day at her nursery, so she went as a wee elf. Basically.
Do you know what's funny? This is technically my Christmas cardigan. I love it so much. Like, it's so cozy, and I actually quite like it. Like wearing it with my kilt, I like wearing it with jeans.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I don't mind wearing that.
Just wear it all year round.
Yeah.
Frank's online. Hello everyone. Hi Frank.
Where did you all go to school?
Where did we all go to school? I was Glenoffice High School.
Top class.
Top class.
Yeah, I was at St Andrews High School.
Top class. Hangover? No, not hangover. Just the cold weather changes here, and it could potentially be man flu. What's in those mugs, Clarissa? I've got a purple Lemsippy thing.
And I've got decaf coffee.
Yeah, so we're behaving tonight. We're behaving, or our approximation.
Yeah. We may not be behaving next week.
Oh yeah, next week's going to be awesome.
You have to, like, there's how many? There's 72 of you on right now. Every single one of you must get a friend, log in together, come and join us next Friday.
Yeah, we're going to have
party.
That's right, Holly. And Holly's going to be here for the party.
Holly will be here. There'll be a bunch of people here. I think there'll be too many.
We'll play some party games. I think there'll probably be what?
We're not really people for huge crowds, really, are we?
No, we'll keep it small enough that we can manage it, and we'll try and keep it fun. We'll get you guys involved.
Yeah.
So bring your most devious minds that you have.
We will be emptying Santa's sack live on air.
Am I going to get in trouble with my husband if I tune in next week? Just let him tune in with you. He'll have a laugh too, right? Yeah. Tell him there's going to be some chicks here, so he'll enjoy it.
Cards Against Humanity is the funniest game ever. I think our channel would probably be taken down if we played that game.
I love Cards Against Humanity. You've got to play it with the right people though, right? People that know how to play the game. Because sometimes, like, you can't take anything you say seriously in that game, you know. In fact, you know, I remember, was it Jimmy Carr started off one of his jokes, one of his shows, with something you would expect in Cards Against Humanity.
Oh, really?
It was like, what is worse than blah 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 blah, and you weren't expecting it. It came up on the screen, being raped by a giant scorpion. You were like, what the fuck? You were expecting something deep and meaningful, and you were like, yeah, that's a Cards Against Humanity right there.
Charles Morris saying thanks for the shin splints. Yeah, and Downward Dog is an awesome stretch. It is one of the the best positions that your body can go in terms of just stretching out everything from your Achilles into the calf, hamstrings, glutes, back, into the shoulders. Just great. And actually, it does a lot more than just help shin splints.
I thought you said thanks for the shin splints like we're giving them. What did I say in the video? I was like, so you can catch them, or what did I say? Yeah, contract them. Alien's on, hello, San Francisco. Then when you're going to San Francisco, we'll meet some special people.
He's got a cold, but he never loses his singing
Still
voice.
singing. Oh, Holly's watching Law Abiding Citizen. That movie's badass.
I know, there is. It's a good movie.
I might watch that again later, actually.
Has anybody fallen over on the ice yet? My mum fell over.
Oh no!
She broke her arm in 4 places.
No!
Yeah. She was at the operation this morning.
There's going to be a punchline here. There's going to be a punchline. Really?
There is no punchline. She was going out and get this. She was going out to feed the birds. She went into the back garden to put some nuts into her bird feeder, and she slipped on the step and cracked her elbow off the floor and broke both bones in here, and dislocated her elbow.
Everyone send love to Mama Clark.
Yeah, Mama Clark is in hospital right now.
Do you remember that time? It was another time putting poor Mama Clark, and again I thought there was going to be a punchline. You're like, yeah, my mum got ran over by a piano. And I thought it was a joke.
I thought it was a joke.
Did she not break her foot? She had no luck.
She broke her wrist and her toe
Oh,
on that
Christ.
one. And it's funny, when she told me, I was waiting for this punchline as well. I was kind of like, she's like, got run over by a piano at school. I had her kind of running down the corridor at school, and this piano going like someone from Wild Coyote.
Bob, your sister's in hospice. Anybody care? We care. Hope she gets better soon.
Yes, Bob Eckert, we 100% care.
Prayers for Mama Clark. Send love.
Yeah, read the chat.
Please
come to California. We're going to come to Vegas.
Oh, you were in San Francisco, Alan. Did you not just say hi from San Francisco? Could have sworn you just said that, did you not? Let's just roll back up, because that's why I was singing it.
Was it the same guy?
It was a lane, I'm sure of it.
Oh, look at all that love for Mama Clark.
Don't say Frisco, that's a giveaway that you're not from here. So he did say it, like, further up. Where is he? Hello from San Francisco, now he's in California. This boy gets around. San Francisco is in California, is it? Really?
Once again, our geography knowledge.
Is that right? Is that a city inside the state? Is that what it is?
Yeah, we're in Scotland. I thought you guys were in Europe.
Is that one of these ones where the city, one of the state,
state,
and then one of them's the... well, there you are. There's my geography screwed, right?
You scroll back up and everything.
I really did. Where's Edinburgh?
Come to Florida, lots of Scots here. One of my clients got a house in Florida.
Now, is that in San Francisco too?
It's not in San Francisco. It's not in California.
Yeah, it's East Coast, isn't it? Oh, now we've got a magic gift here. We've got no clue who it's from.
Oh, yeah. We've been dying to open this. We've been saving this for the live feed.
Right.
It's
No
a big
idea what it is.
Rab has a big package.
And then we'll open this parcel. Now, we've got a lot of sellotape here.
There's a lot of stuff. Can I get this in?
Let's just hope it's PG, whatever it is. Is this where we're going to just like dumb asses because we're going to get it?
Oh, there we go. Oh, there's some bubble wrap in there.
Something bubbly. Let's see.
Who sent it? Oh, what is this?
Holy shit!
What the hell is that?
It's gin. We got booze.
Oh
Holy shit!
This, there's a card. Look.
That is some bubble wrap, by the way. That's solid.
That is solid.
What did they put in for? Oh, there's a glass.
Oh, what's this?
What's in here?
Oh wow! Look, we got some chocolates too.
Look at these.
Some chocolates.
Chocolate. I guess there's a.
I wonder if our names are on the glasses.
Nope, but it's a nice little glass.
nice
It's a gin
glass.
glass, isn't it? This is like proper hardcore.
Who sent us this? I want to open the card.
Yeah, you open the card. Let's get to the board, but this looks badass.
They're really nice glasses, aren't they? Sorry, we're just completely ignoring every single one of you. Where's Edinburgh?
Can't even get the money out of the packet. Right, let's have a look. Small batch craft gin. This looks like it's going to be strong.
I think Bob Eckert is in a huff.
Is he? How?
Yeah. You guys don't give a shit. Out of here.
Oh, poor Bob.
Hi, Bob. Oh, look.
Oh,
I've not even opened the card yet, but look.
it's a winner already.
Who's it from?
Who's it?
Ah, it's from Stephen.
Oh, Stephen Fotheringham.
Stephen Fotheringham, one of our clan members.
That's a badass bottle of
Stephen,
gin.
you have handwriting like a doctor.
Dr. Stephen. Henceforth, you will be known as Dr. Stephen.
Sadly, there is no whiskey produced in the borders yet.
What's that must
Two
be?
distilleries currently planned.
Oh, Lilliard was a Scottish border heroine. Ooh. Fighting to avenge the death of her lover at the Battle of Ancrum Moor in 1545. The landscape where our gin was conceived. I said conceived. Now bears her name and her fruit. No, it doesn't say that. So it was only fitting that the gin should too. Lilliard gin is produced in the heart of the Scottish borders with botanicals that have been carefully selected to represent the countryside where our gin is created. Rowan, rosehip, meadowsweet and elderflower combine with juniper to embody the 4 fragrant seasons of our border valleys. I hope the Kilted coaches enjoy this.
Wow.
Doesn't say that, but... Oh, happy days. Thank you, Stephen.
Stephen, you are awesome. I don't even think Stephen's on. Is Stephen, are you on right now? Yeah. I've got over 100 people.
Lee Cooley, send you a kiss. Mwah.
Send you 2.
Rab has a cold, yeah.
Yeah. So so we're not actually doing the live feed today. The live feed. We're doing a live feed right now. We're not doing a live show because we couldn't be bothered. There's a bit of a setup involved, mainly from Rab. I don't have to do anything for the live show, and because you got the phone, we thought, do you know what? Let's just take the phone down.
Let's just answer some questions.
Although I did have a Kilted Coaches challenge planned for Coach Rab.
Oh. Do you want to save it for next week or?
Nah, we'll do it today. Do you want chocolate, mate?
Sure thing, buddy.
Oh,
is it appropriate to wear our kilts to church on Christmas Eve? Of course, it's always appropriate.
It is.
Ooh.
Cool. We need to. Oh, that's nice.
That's good, eh? Oh, we're going to move it back.
Just slightly. Right.
Is this going to hurt?
Nope.
So this is Oh, Gina's online. Can we play bagpipes? No, I can't. Some friends of mine can actually.
Cool. Gina, watch it later on. Gina, look what Stephen Neff got us. Hey.
Some gin.
What's the? Is that like a bottle? I think you should know what it is. Gin.
This is gin. Holly's asking if anyone else has found her on Pinterest yet, so go and find her, or the Kilted Coaches on Pinterest. Holly's working hard for us. We have no clue how Pinterest works, so we're putting it into her capable hands and she's our guinea pig. So show her some support by, I guess you follow on Pinterest. The Kilted Coaches, find us, see some pins. Caroline found you, well done, thank you Caroline. Let's see, who was that? Is Coach Stephen going to auction off that sweater later?
I could do. Who wants it? We've got a box. Look, we'll recycle the box. It'll fit in this box. I'll put it in. If it's yours for the right price.
How are the puppies doing? Puppies are doing fine. And they must be great. 7 months now, are they?
6.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. I keep telling people they're 6 all the time. I've been telling it so long.
2nd of June was Tilly's birthday. July, August, September, October, November, December. So 6.5.
Oh right.
7 months at the start of January.
Oh, sweet. So they must definitely be a teenager stage now, right? Hello, coaches. We love you guys here in Dallas, Texas.
I really want to go to Texas as well.
I want to wear a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I want to wear a cowboy. Imagine wearing a cowboy hat with a kilt. That'd be cool, right?
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
Yeehaw. I want to learn how to like whoosh. I love how happy and unfiltered you are.
I think is that a compliment? Unfiltered, yeah, we don't do nonsense.
Loving the jumper guys, they look cosy. Ann Binner's on as well. Hi Ann. What was the thingy?
I can smell the gayness.
What's that? Is he up the IRA? What is he? Up the RA.
Up the RA. I can smell the gayness.
God. Oh well. Hey, Big Rodders is on.
Where are you going to bring the pole for the party, Holly?
Big Rodders?
Anyway, do you want to know what the challenge is?
Yeah, I want to know what this challenge is. Let's crack on with this challenge.
Oh, we're not going to crack on. No, not today.
Not today. Right, what is it?
So, my wife just texted me there saying, you didn't tell me about your mum. No, darling, I didn't. So the challenge, we need to drink some of this water, first of all.
Right.
Do you know that whole bottle flip thing when people do that in the lands?
Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
You know that saying we've also been saying this week?
Oh,
When we say,
can't be fucked.
you're best. You're best.
Losers always whine about their best.
Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
Carla was the prom queen.
So here's the challenge. We've got at some point during this live feed, we can both try this.
We're gonna fuck the
We've
prom
got
queen.
to go. We've got to go. You're best. Losers whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen, and then flip it and it's got the land.
It's never gonna get there.
Hold on. Of course it is.
2 seconds. Gotta get rid of this twanger. Block. Oh, boom! There we are. We've got that rid of the twanger, up the RA and his homophobic comments.
I thought it was a funny comment before, but obviously no, I must have missed something.
No, I was being a twat.
Oh well. The twat has gone.
Right, so we're going to flip this then, are we?
Yep. You drink some water first though.
Do you know, I used to teach some kids and man, they were good at it. I'm not like. Where are we going to pour this?
Drink it.
Oh, where's it good?
I'll drink it.
Okay.
I once had a client in. It was actually a client's wife. And she really needed to.
You're best.
She didn't drink any water whatsoever, right? And she really wanted to lose some weight. I said, look, it all starts with drinking more water. And I said, how much water do you drink? She said, none at all. I said, none at all? She says, none at all. I said, none at all? She said, none at all. So anyway, she drank a few cups of tea and I said, look, let's just start with 1 bottle of water, 500 mils, okay? Nothing much at all. Just drink that over the full day and then I'll see you next week and then we can try and increase it. She's like, can't do that. Can't even do that. So, and I was like, are you joking me? And anyway, for a full hour, she just refused. She just catched it as I don't like water. And I'm like, it's not hard to drink 500 mils of water. Like, you do it literally in seconds. So anyway, let me drink some water.
It needs to be, when they flip it, there's like a... You know, if we get this in 1 hour. We released Kilt Luck, right? And people were like, oh, you did camera tricks, you did this, you did that. It was like, no.
We literally threw bottles into the bin. Some more.
Oh, it's the same twanger, he's just got multiple accounts.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally we had to repeat the same thing over and over and over again till we got it. And this is going to be one of them, right?
Yep.
Unless I get it first time.
We've got to say the same though.
You're best. Losers always whine about their best.
You forgot the main line.
Well, you do that when it lands, you know?
No. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen. Oh!
Was it on a TV show that they did this or something?
What, the Viv? It doesn't count unless you say the same first.
It's gonna be a long night. Was anyone here the prom queen? I'm just curious. Because this, actually, maybe we should know. Did anyone? Glenn was.
Glenn Roebuck was the
your
prom.
best. Losers always right about their best. Winners go home and fuck Glenn Roebuck. Oh, holy shit! Man, that would have been funny, right?
That was funny.
Oh man. Is the volume okay given that we're further back, or?
Yeah, can you hear us okay?
I can't see any of the comments now. So it's all...
sorry, I moved away from you. There you go.
Oh, no kitty for you. We don't have prom queens in Brazil. Clarissa, I'm sure you would be the prom queen if they did have them. What did they have in Brazil then, actually?
We don't have prom queens here either, do we?
We don't really have... We do have prom.
I think the side doing proms. I never had a prom, but I think the side doing.
Oh, you don't get a chance to be prom queen, buddy.
I joined the army. I was out there by 16.
You don't want to be the prom queen in the army, do you?
Nah.
Volume is good, great. It's just because we moved it back and I can't hear shit. Glenn's doing the whole thingy jokes again, Chuck Norris jokes.
We've got some competitions for you guys next week.
Yes.
And there's prizes to be won.
Points make prizes.
A whole lot of fun. Prizes to be won.
Just a party where young people get drunk and fool around.
Yeah. If you want a prize, then you've got to tune in on Friday and play our games. You want to play a game?
Holly's like, I love prizes. You also love badges too. We'll get you a badge. How's that? Badges! I give you. That's in Bad Boys, isn't it? Remember they pull the badges on. Badges! I got badges! You want badges! And that's when what's that classic line? He's like, I want a pack of drop the gun, blah blah, and give me a pack of bubblicious or whatever. And he's like,
and some Skittles.
Yeah. Who would we be if we were Bad Boys? You're gonna want to be Will Smith, aren't you? That makes me Marcus.
Well, you are the fucking Joker, right? He's always Joker.
So I'm Marcus then.
Best. Losers always whine about their best.
That means you're going to get on with my sister. You've got to say winners go home and fuck Glenn Roebuck. Not getting anywhere. Cassie didn't go to my prom either, but of my friends who went, they all said they wanted those hours of their lives back so they didn't feel bad about it. Maybe it's a big deal. Maybe it's like too much of a big deal. Like, I don't know, do people stress over it?
Don't know.
Will you be the prizes?
I think for the right price.
Everybody has a prize. What were we? Oh man, that was what it was. It was the last live Q&A which we did on Saturday with wine. And who was it had that really funny line? We were winding up Holly, and Holly says she's not into girls. And someone said something along the lines of, even pasta gets bent when it's wet, or something like that. It was, what was that he said? Even pasta gets, or whatever it was.
Yeah, pasta's straight until it gets wet.
That's what he said, yeah. It was at Pennywise that said it, yeah, Glenn, that's right, that was hilarious. The other Pennywise, the one with the gap in the name.
Yeah, the funny Pennywise, the other one's just boring.
Yeah, do you not think it's the same one though? They just...
Nah, completely different personalities, you can tell by the comments.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I thought it was the same one, I was like, oh, he's totally like, redeemed himself.
Now Clarissa's asking, if I win, will you come to Rio and deliver it personally? Now Clarissa, the only way that we can be sure that the package would arrive safely is if we carry it ourselves.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, right?
Yep.
And then we just constant text you, so it's like tracking, right? It's like, now we've landed. It's like, oh, my parcel's arrived. Who's the dominant lesbian between who?
I'm not too sure what that question regards.
Please tell us about your Vegas trip.
We're going to Vegas next year. Well, actually, nothing's planned. We're just contemplating.
We wanted to go and hold a basic seminar, and we're thinking, where would we? Well, we're going to do a workshop.
Yeah.
And originally we were trying to work out where to go. And then I can't remember who suggested Vegas, but they were like, "Yeah, it'll happen in Vegas."
Because we were thinking maybe Florida, or maybe New York, or maybe California, or San Francisco, because it's a completely different place.
Yeah. Oh, another twanger. He looks like he has bad teeth.
Gone. So anyway, yeah, so we really wanted to do the US tour, but the logistics of that are just going to be too difficult at the moment. We're not saying never, but we still want to come to the US, and actually Vegas just seems to be the place to be. Somebody mentioned it, we were like, fuck yeah, it needs to be Vegas. So what we're going to do, we've actually had this idea for a while. We were going to do like a like we're going to call it the Highland Retreat.
I'm going to pull this closer so I can just read there.
Right,
here we
cool.
go down.
We were going to do the Highland Retreat, which is basically 3 days where we get up to, is it 10 people or 20 people? I can't remember. 20 people into some sort of lodge or accommodation of some kind, maybe in a castle in Scotland. We come along, we do like a bunch of psychology stuff, we do like loads of fitness and yoga and adventure stuff like canyoning and hill walking, and then there'll be obviously a bunch of whiskies. There'll be maybe some sort of more sort of adventure and mindset principle challenges to go for. Anyway, that was a whole big thing. We're like, oh, we got people over to Scotland to do that, but then we've tied in that with coming to the US, and we're going to do it in Vegas instead. So anyway, that's what we're doing in Vegas. We're going
Well,
to
that's
do
not
it in
exactly
Vegas.
what we're doing in Vegas.
Well, no, we're not doing that. We're just
So you just talked about something we're not doing in Vegas.
no, but that idea though, isn't it? It's that idea that we're going to do in Vegas.
Not exactly, no.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. We're not having a lodge and everybody's staying in a lodge.
No, but the idea of getting people together and doing the retreat.
The retreat, I thought it was just our Scotland retreat. I think you're getting all muddled up.
No, that's what we talked about.
He's getting muddled up. Stop bickering. Simon's on with lemons. Damn you, Simon.
Is Simon on?
I was on, yeah. 10,000 of your closest drinking buddies in Vegas. Oh shit, imagine that.
Yeah, that's going to get messy very, very quickly.
Bye bye guys from Italy. Happy days. There's more to talk about. I don't know, maybe there's things we're not seeing.
Yeah, I think we're missing a bunch of comments. Go to Arizona. Nah, we're going to Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas. Who's under the weather?
Yeah, that'd be me. Damn it, I cannot watch you and eat my fries. I just share them out. When was the last time you ate fries?
I'm assuming you're talking about chips, yeah?
No, fries, the skinny malinky square ones, isn't
No,
it?
French fries.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Are they originally French, you think? Is that why they're French fries?
I would imagine so. Imagine they just took chips and made them skinny.
But I remember it, where was it we read somewhere that, you know, pizza isn't actually Italian.
Really?
Or so, yeah, it was something like that. It was like somebody told me once. No, it's not. Everyone just assumes it's Italian, but it's not. It's American or something.
Well, it's the same as bagpipes weren't invented in Scotland. Kilts aren't originally Scottish.
Yeah, pizza's an American thing. That's right. But they pretend it's Italian. Or they yeah, they do. They pretend it's Italian. It's like, come as a pizza.
It's the same as chicken tikka masala.
Chicken tikka masala. Say that fast, right? 10
It was
times.
invented in Glasgow. Seriously. No, it's not an Indian dish.
Is
It's
it
invented
not?
in Glasgow, yeah.
Oh well. Have you ever been to Vegas? You've been, haven't you?
I've been to Vegas. It was awesome. That was for my friend's Finn and Vary's wedding. Elvis did not marry them.
No.
Yeah.
How much
It's
is
actually really nice. You know what? See, when they first told me that we're getting married in Vegas, I was kind of like, really? Come on. But actually, they got married at the Bellagio, and the ceremony was on like a little kind of, what would you call it? Kind of like a veranda type opening, and the fountains were in the background. So when they kind of like, yeah, now pronounce your man and wife, like the fountains were going. It's pretty smart.
Toy boat 5x5. If I had a hammer. Thought you were on Damn It Gym tonight. He
And
jumped.
2.
They do a big fitness convention in Vegas.
Yeah, they do fitness conventions everywhere, or they do lots of conventions in Vegas as well. You ever been to Atlanta?
That's the other gambling city, isn't it?
It's Atlantic City, isn't it? Is it Atlantic City?
I think so, yeah.
Is that in Atlanta? You'd think so, eh?
I lose track of what's a city and what's a state.
Hey!
But it doesn't count unless you said it first.
I didn't say it.
Should you work out when you're sick? Well, Glenn, I used to have a rule which I now break all the time. I used to say if you're...
What's the rule then, is it?
If you're ill above the neck, you train. If you're ill below the neck, you don't. Whereas, oh mind you, I train tonight, I just give me balls. Try flipping the bottle when it's full. I take it the more fluid that's in it, the harder it becomes, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that same for everything?
What's the temperature over there? It's about 0-ish. Varies.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah. Holy Ron.
I can change it up at any moment. Oh, you're so swift, damn it, Jim. So excited to know you'll be in the US. Yes, soon. You forgot to say my name's Stephen, my virginity is intact.
Yes, Glenn, your virginity is still intact. I'll get it again.
He's got to do the full thing.
You're best. Losers always whine about their best.
Oh, you could have...
Winners go go home and fuck Glenn Roebuck. Yes!
You didn't do the toy boat thing. What's the toy boat thing?
I have no idea. What's the toy boat thing?
What a guy. That was cool. Summer is coming. I love it. Instead of winter is coming. You don't watch Game of Thrones, do you?
Huh?
Oh, you do? You do. Yeah. I had in my head you didn't. Or are you up to date with it completely?
No.
Alright, that's me.
No, I kind of leave it until the whole season's finished and then I'll watch them from the start. Toy boat 5 times fast. I don't think I'm going to say that. I'll say it in private first.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. You know, when you do these things, you must end up saying something else. I remember when I was in Canada, there was this game. It was called Mad Gab, and it was like that. It was you kind of you said a whole saying, and when you said it really fast, everybody else would try and pick up the hidden words within there.
Okay.
I can't even think of an example, but you know, there'd be a sentence that doesn't make any sense, but then everybody listens in, and they're like, they hear another sentence, and it's so funny when it happens. Like Michael Jackson might be or my something cat son or something, but when you say it really fast, it sounds like Michael Jackson.
Right. Okay.
You know, and then everybody's got to guess what it is you're saying. It's called Mad Gab. It was funny. Hey, Tab and Stephen from Daniel Millard.
Cab. See, some people autocorrect to tab. Mine autocorrects to Arab.
Is that right?
Yeah, all the time. But Simon was asking if that's the Christmas tree behind us. Actually, no, that's my bonsai tree. The Christmas tree's over there. Want to see?
Just go take a wee tour to the tree.
No, just show me. Can you see it?
It's so massive.
It's on the windowsill.
Do you consider yourselves adventurous with food?
I would say so.
Yeah, try anything, right?
Yeah.
What are you suggesting? A barbell tree, I love it. Yeah, that's what you should have decorated.
The barbell tree.
Yeah. Put a wee fairy on the top. Or there's a star fairy. What's the difference? Why do some people put a wee fairy and other people... I suppose the fairy has a wee star on the end of her wand, right? I meant that in the most innocent way possible.
I think it's just personal preference. It's like signify something.
Put lights on the barbell tree for Christmas. It might have to be done.
Do you know what? If it was up to Claire, who works with us, she would have tinsel all over everything. And that's just not happening. Hang on, it's cutting my heat off.
You're too damn tall.
You tall guy.
Hey Rabbit's an angel. Why does it sometimes have a wand then? The angels have wands?
Wrong, right? Put a Barbie doll on the top of hers.
Kinky bitch loved it too.
It's fine going in, it's just really difficult coming back out again.
I'm laughing because my daughter was actually watching a cartoon Barbie show. And oh my god, it's bad. Like the Barbies were so blonde and Ken was just kind of running around after them. It was hilarious. It was the same way that Barbie and Ken are in Toy Story, if you like.
Yeah.
It was them. It was absolutely priceless.
Glenn, I got a fairy on top of mine and a star on the tree.
That's funny.
Age-old question. Let's leave that one.
How? Yeah, we need to put that on the website.
Yeah.
We just have a picture with like the height behind us.
Yeah, we should have like those. It's kind of like a label. Ding.
Yeah. I feel better with one of these things. I don't know.
Glenn's going to come to Vegas if we go. Glenn, we'll see you there.
Vegas, baby.
You need to flip the ball. I've done it twice now. 3 times.
You think I'm not going to get it? I don't even care. Not good at these games. Save me a chocolate.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. Here's an idea for Vegas. Everyone needs to exercise in a kilt. No kitty for you. Thanks for the 12 days of Christmas videos.
Funnies.
Oh, look at that. Oh, damn it, Jim.
Yeah.
Rabbit's 4'3". I'll take that one on the chin, sir. Good on you, good on you. Them fighting words. I actually saw an advert for, it must have been for little people, for dress up at Christmas. I'm just going to leave that there. But the height was something like that.
Oh, really?
It was like 4'3" or 4'2" or something. And it was sitting anyone, so it wasn't necessarily, you didn't have to be a dwarf or...
Yeah.
If you were small enough, you'd fit the bill, you know.
Have you seen the new Star Wars? Not yet,
No.
but I really want to.
Them fighting words. Ooh. That's okay. Quincy is 1 inch. In total, you're 5'3", or 1 foot, sorry. Rabbit's just vertically challenged. I'm just short. Let's not dress it up here.
Is this a dancing stream like Magic Dick?
I'll have to do 3 strikes and you're out, right? Please announce the dates for Vegas as soon as you know so I can plan for it.
Alan, new problem at all?
Rab's not sure. I'm almost as tall as your legs, Anne. Almost. Almost.
Does that mean your face is the same height as
Her hip bone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what you were thinking, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody is as tall as my legs.
What's that film? Oh yes, it's Hot Shots.
Right.
It's just like he's like, nice legs. Like, oh thanks, I just had them lengthened. Now they go all the way up.
What was I watching? I was watching National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and there's that scene where what's his face, Griswold. Anyway, he's in the shop, and there's a hot checkout girl, right? And she's like showing probably more cleavage than either of us are tonight. And he starts chatting up, and then he's buying something for his wife. So he's getting all this kinky underwear, and he's getting the model to put it on, and she's lifting up the side of her skirt to say, showing him the high thing. And his son comes along. Now his son is actually Thingy from Big Bang Theory, guy with the glasses, the one who gets the bird.
Oh yeah.
But he's really young in it.
He's also in. Anyway.
Yeah. But he comes along and he's just like, it's genius. Absolutely
Roseanne.
wrong. Is he in Roseanne
He's
as
in
well?
Roseanne, yeah.
Oh Christ.
Who's in one of them?
Leonard. Holly says Leonard. That's the one.
Leonard,
Yeah. Short guys have lots of fun. Rab, I'm 5'6". Well, apparently, Jonathan, I'm 4'3", so clearly you're taller than I am. So.
Stephen's hair parted on the right side. What?
What's that?
No idea what you're talking about. Oh, that was maybe when I wasn't wearing any product on my hair and it was like down to that side. Like that.
What was that hairdo was in the 80s called Flock of Seagulls? It was like this big...
Oh, was it?
Yeah, do that again, like... It was like down into the side. Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's like my grungy, moody teenager look.
Cute hair, Stephen Ann says.
Thanks, Anne.
Glenn says, when you're that magnificently hairy, it doesn't matter how tall you are. Your hair is like gold. You are gold.
I should get a big fan that just constantly follows me around and just blows me all the time.
I'm sure you've got plenty of fans that would follow you around and blow you all the time. See? They're all volunteering.
Yeah, that's funny.
Oh man. They're called stalkers apparently. Oh, too sick.
Oh, please excuse us, that was funny.
Oh, Jesus. That's the benefit of being live, right? Oh, man. What's happening here? Rodars, Highland retreat in Vegas.
Yes.
Who is the man in the raincoat carrying a fan, Stephen? Are you going to do any New Year's resolutions, fitness? We've got...
Get to the gym again. Potentially. I think, was it last year? No, it wouldn't have been the year before. Yeah, it must have been last year when we talked about goal setting.
Yeah. Like Beyonce. Brian didn't get it.
I didn't get it. Yeah.
A joke's not funny when you have to explain it. Do you guys snowboard or ski?
No, we were talking about that the other day though. There's an indoor ski centre in Glasgow, and we thought it was really cool to go there and try some snowboarding, right?
Yeah.
We might make a video about us snowboarding.
I'm going to try sledging. Look, Anne's trying to get bonus points because she does a bit of work in Steven's studio, and she's like, goal should be all year, not New Year. That's a t-shirt right there, isn't it? Do not forget you promised to be Brennan for some crack back for Fridays. Daniel, we've actually finished that. That's actually why I've got the cold today. So,
yeah.
I said it's not going to be on Friday, it's going to be next Wednesday.
There we are. You've got what? 5 days to wait. Can you make it 5 days
to wait?
5 days.
Crack on in the snow.
Yeah. It snowed here on Thursday, and it was just the perfect weather for doing 2 videos that we've been meaning to do for a while. One of them was Time to Crack On.
Yeah, and it was freezing as well, wasn't it?
Another one was our Christmas workout, which will be released on Christmas Day.
Our man Joey Gallon's on. Big wave to Joey.
Hey, hi Joey.
Joey, we love your Instagram.
We need to get those other measurements to Joey.
I'm just mesmerised by the chicks on his
What
Instagram.
What is that? Is that a cherry?
It must be like a chocolate cherry.
Look at that.
Stephen's going to pop his cherry on camera.
Look, it's like a woo! Look at me dangleberry. Should I pop it?
Yeah, pop the cherry.
Pop my cherry.
Are you going to do a crack on at the end of the video? There was one time when we did a crack on at the end of a live video, wasn't it? Or we ended up certainly less than clothed. Did Stephen just offer us his cherry? He did indeed. He was dangling it in front of you like a cat.
That's nice.
Yeah? Did it have a stone in it?
No.
Yeah. Do you remember when you were younger, you used to get those glass cherries?
Yeah.
They were like so sweet, but you wanted to always get into the cupboard and get in your hands and about them, but after 2 or 3 you were like, bleh.
Yeah, they were kind of like for baking, weren't they?
Yeah. Fruit and chocolate together is icky. I've not heard that word icky in a long time.
I like chocolate raisins. No, I like it. Do you know what I love is dark chocolate Brazil nuts. Oh, that's awesome.
You get them,
I've got them actually.
But Clarissa will just call them nuts, right?
Yeah, because she's from Brazil, right?
Sweet, thank you, Joey. We'll get your plans. I'm not feeling very well, so I'm not thinking straight. We'll get the measurements sorted for you. Chocolate dipped strawberries.
Maybe we should have a fondue for our party next week.
A chocolate fondue or a cheese fondue?
No, a chocolate fondue. I can't stand those
Cheesy ones.
Oh, it's just like
I've actually never had a cheese fondue. I've been in a room where there's been one there and I just didn't have anything to do with it.
liquid cheese is just weird. Unless it's in the crust of a pizza.
Even it's not liquidy, is it?
Nah, no, it's all fairly solid, isn't it? Protein powder fondue.
Holly's going to roll. I'll roll in chocolate fondue if you do.
What?
Is that to someone else or to us? Oh well.
Oh well.
Oh, Anne's up for it. Holly,
Looks like Holly and Anne are rolling in chocolate fondue.
yeah. So tune in live to see that bad boy.
Yep. We'll take the bets as to who's going to win the wrestling match.
Maybe a video where you're wearing only chocolate. If you have chocolate fondue, I'll roll in it. Is someone hungry? Joey's saying no whiskey tonight. No, we've been. Rab's under the weather, so he was drinking a medical drink, whatever that's the way you call it, right? I mean, you've been
Medicinal.
Medicinal.
Been flicking what?
Fridge scene in 9.5 weeks.
Never seen it.
I was thinking Varsity Blues with the whipped cream scene. You seen that?
No.
Oh man, the chick,
it?
she makes a whipped cream bikini. The guy's like, "Good God."
What's he like?
Good God. He actually shoots her down though.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, no, I can't. Blah blah blah. She's the quarterback. Her boyfriend just got injured, so she's obviously trying to latch herself on to the next top guy. So she's just thrown herself at the backup quarterback, who's now
I've seen
the main quarterback.
the cream cake scene in Van Wilder.
No. Is that worth watching? Is it?
Pretty horrible, to be honest.
Was it?
Yeah.
What about the cake scene in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Hello.
That's the sexiest scene on TV. John C. Hey guys, feel better soon. Thank you, John.
Yeah, it's mainly I feel great.
I'm pretty sure John's one of our new clan members. I'm sure of it.
Oh, of course he is. Yeah.
Part 2, Ron Grant. Part 2. Fridge scene from Hot Shots.
Oh yeah. When
He's cracking the eggs on her abs, and then it starts frying. It puts the bacon on.
Bacon and steak and stuff.
Yeah. Would you ever get a tattoo? I'm not into tattoos. Never have.
Yeah.
Don't give your germs to Stephen. I've got him next week. Oh, you're very protective of your Stephen, Anne.
All I want for Christmas is the Kilted coaches under my tree with a big red bow. You'd get hungry, to be honest. You'd have to put like a bunch of food in there as well.
You might just sit like in teddy bear position with his bowl. Like, is it Christmas yet?
It's funny. We did an interview for a local magazine, and
did you send that in already? Have you?
I sent it, and I thought that it was like a quick fire question. It's like it's just question. I was like answers. Like what's the worst job you've ever had? For instance, I asked you that, and you're like, yeah. So I just put like basically almost one-word answers, and she's like, that's great, but can you make it a bit more conversational? It's like a conversational magazine. I'm like, right, okay. So I had to go back and redo it, and there's a reason I was telling the story. Oh yeah. They said, what's your ideal breakfast? No, what's your ideal day off breakfast? So I just said steak in a bowl.
Steak in a bowl.
Steak in a bowl.
Love steak. One of our clan members, he genuinely asked, he's like, Rob, can you tell me your recipe for steak in a bowl? I was like, well, I'll tell you about it. Yeah, you get your steak.
You have to get a bowl first.
You get your steak, you eat it in a bowl, job done. Can you make a strip dance for us, please? Our dancing's terrible. That would really go down too well. Sounds like you guys are contagious. You're giving people a fever. Why not on a plate? And if you don't understand that one, then
you just don't know, do you?
You just don't know. You've never had steak in a bowl.
Yeah.
Feel better, guys. I'm heading out from my office and heading on the road home. Safe journey, Joey.
Bye, Joey.
And keep your beauty queens coming. We love it.
Yeah, that channel of yours is awesome.
Actually, some of the dresses. Remember that wedding dress? It was pretty nice.
I know. It's some absolutely incredible stuff.
Yeah. Maybe it stays warmer in the bowl, Anne. I'll teach you how to do some sexy floor work. Ooh.
Don't know if that's directed at us
or someone else. Maybe
but-
it's got back at Carline, stays warm in steak and balls, so.
Yeah. Steak and a ball, watch this.
Right. You'll love the buffets in Vegas.
Buffet, I like a good buffet.
Yeah. The only thing is when you go to a buffet, for me, is I always make it my own mission to get my money's worth, even though they're not that expensive. It doesn't matter what you're going up for, you're like, right, I want to get as much protein in as I can. You have protein overload.
Yeah. Because protein is expensive, so when you want to pay for it, like, you know what? That's when I went on that cruise, the buffets were incredible, and you can go and you get this big fat steak and then the big huge prawns. I'm like, I'm having surf and turf. And it's like, as soon as it was on, I was like, I'm having that. But then you get the meat sweats. You know, they sit there like, oh my god,
what have I done? Yeah. I remember last time I had the meat sweats. I think when I was in Canada and I had 8 bags of beef jerky or something. As you do. Old boy Alberto or something.
It's actually usually on Christmas Day that you're just like, yeah, I'll have seconds, yeah, I'll have thirds. Tastes so good.
You know what's funny is I tell my wife off all the time. Like, basically what I don't tell her off all the time, that's bad. When it comes to me and my food. So what happens is I'll eat my dinner and then I'll eat too much. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, why didn't you stop me? It's just like, you look like you were enjoying it. I was like, I am enjoying it now. Next time I get to like 3/4 done and I look like I'm nearly full, stop me. Okay. So I get to 3/4 full. She's like, Rab, don't you think you should stop? Don't tell me what to do with my food. And then I'm like, oh, I've done it again.
Now, what else did I say on that interview? I basically answered your questions as well.
Oh, Christ.
Now, what was it? Oh, the question was, tell us something that people wouldn't know about you.
Ooh.
Now, was it that question? Anyway, the answer I gave for you was Rab will literally eat anything if you challenge him to do so, or if you say you can't do it.
Now everybody knows.
Everybody knows that, so the magazine is now null and void.
It's void, it's done. Rab, you will never eat that. Oh, but I will.
Really? Is that what you think?
What was it? It was 81 Brussels sprouts that time, wasn't it? That was not pleasant to be around the next day, was I?
Yeah. Glad I wasn't staying with you anyway.
What, they talk about pea protein, as in chickpea protein, or I don't know, or the vegan.
You're making me hungry. You're so sexy.
It's snowing in NYC.
Cool. New York City is one of those places that as soon as it snows, it's like magical, right? Yeah. I know. If you lived there, it'd probably be a nightmare because of the traffic and everything else, and everything just gets a bit standstill. But
I love when there's a typo or something. Anne says, "I don't meet hard getting protein." That's almost as bad as my typo earlier in the week with the shin splints.
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Me shy of plates.
She shin plates.
Yeah. And I corrected it on one and forgot to correct it on the other because
I think Anne's trying to say I don't eat meat, hard getting protein.
You don't eat meat?
Simons, have a great weekend, and Rab, get better soon.
So eat a lemon, I love it.
Eat lemons. Don't mention the lemons.
Don't mention the lemons. Anne doesn't eat meat yet.
Although she's emphasised the eat. I don't eat meat, so what do you do with the meat? You don't eat it. Because you did emphasise the eat.
This Fahrenheit temperatures wise, I can never grasp that.
Nah, no, do I. Alan saying, seriously, you guys give so much of yourselves and your knowledge freely. Thank you. You're very welcome, Alan. Thank you for joining that. Fact, Alan's relatively new to our channel, isn't he? He's commented a few times.
In the last month or so.
Alan, thanks for joining us. We enjoyed your
photographer,
comments.
isn't he? Or
I think he's the photographer, yeah.
How's that from memory?
Oh, I'm too lazy to cook meat. And get on it.
Just eat it raw. Just be like, ah!
No excuses. We've talked about this.
I got 2 pheasants today.
Did you?
I did. I'm going to put them in a curry.
Pheasant curry, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I'm not going to give you any.
Yeah.
Clarissa loves the meat.
What about your kilt brand? We don't really have a kilt brand, to be honest.
Yeah. We're waiting on our new kilts coming, hopefully in the new year maybe. I want your meat in my mouth.
I wasn't going to read that one out.
Takis Trakis.
Well, I'm actually looking for a fan to blow me. Have you ever done a photo shoot as models? Actually, we have.
Yeah.
We have.
When was that
Many moons ago. Remember at Bannatynes?
Oh, the Choco Deals, wasn't it?
So they were doing this sort of new spray tan and asked us if we could be models for this new spray tan, and we were like, sure, tan is up.
Yeah, that was funny.
I went from I've normally got really white skin, and going from that into tan mode was just...
What was funny, there was me, you, there was Scott, Liam, who else? Was it just the four of us, right?
Yeah.
But we were all having fun, and someone wasn't having fun.
It's kind of like, how did I look? How did I look? Taking it really seriously.
And my mate Liam, who now has the most awesome six-pack ever.
Yeah.
But at that time he was developing it, but he just looked like a wee lost boy at the front. He was like... Funny.
Yeah, because Liam always had the abs, right? But he was quite sort of flat.
Yeah.
So
He was good. Liam is the guy that makes up the Spot the Scots for me that I'll post again tomorrow, so good lad.
Yeah. Photos should be fun. Yes, 100% agree with that. As soon as they're not fun, it's like... Yeah.
Paul's calling out Anne. He says, Anne, how can
really?
you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
Ah, I see.
Tan for Scottish is off-white. Off-white, fair play. I think people are more thirsty than hungry, probably. Whoa. Hello from Russia. I don't know.
Russia? Somebody from Russia.
The Ruskies.
Pretty sure they're normally more white than the Scots, right?
Who?
The Russians. Oh, really? Yeah, they're as pale as the Scots, I'm pretty sure. It's fucking cold in Russia, right?
The extent of my Russian knowledge is Rocky IV, like.
Yeah.
Yapsen super bureau! Yapsen yeah! That's my Russian.
I must break you.
You will lose. Oh man, Drago was awesome, wasn't he?
Yeah. For not having many lines in a film, you were just awesome acting from Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
He's got a master's in chemistry and everything.
He's
He's an absolute genius. And he always plays the kind of psychos, doesn't he? I remember in Universal Soldier.
What's a good fool that'll keep your stomach bloating? I feel like that should be like a joke, but I think it's a question as well.
What's a good food that'll keep your stomach bloating?
Yeah, Brian1114, can you look at your message and maybe retype that one? What's a good food that'll keep your... Maybe, do you mean a good food that stops your stomach from bloating? And I'm not too sure. Stephen Wazell and now Rab, who is next? Well, there's only two of us.
Logic dictates it's either one of us or none of us.
Well, Eric said his parents-in-law are from Hamilton, south of Glasgow, but you two do not sound like them. Glasgow accent is hard to understand. Yeah, the Glasgow accent, everything's a question.
Yeah. In fact, when we did that collaboration with Erin, she's not Glasgow, but she lives just outside.
Yeah, she's more on the west coast. Yeah.
Her accent was... It was easier to understand than a solid Glaswegian, but it's kind of bridging between it.
Yeah.
Maybe the camera will get sick next. It was just start randomly sneezing.
A good food to keep you feeling full.
Anything that's really high in protein, that usually does the job.
Yeah, high in protein, high in fibre would be good.
Are there different Scottish accents? I think, is there 6 or 7 maybe? Let's just think. There's the Fife accent.
But then Fife and Dundee are both different. But then Perth's different. Glasgow, Edinburgh borders. Then
Inverness, Aberdeen. And then if you all up to the Isles as well, Christ.
Yeah. As soon as you go to the islands, it's like...
There must be at least 10 different accents, I would reckon.
But then variations of different accents. To be honest, you can't really kind of put your finger on an accent.
And then also in Scotland you've got the Gadgie.
Yeah, you've got the Gadgie and you've
Pure
got...
man, mental man! That's its own language, isn't it?
You've got the Bams, the Gadgies.
The Bams. Russia forever. I don't think it's going anywhere.
I don't think it's going anywhere either.
It's been around a long time. Are there any Scottish accents even you have a hard time understanding? The ones really far north from the islands, that can be tricky. But you can usually work it out, right?
Yeah. I think there's Scottish accents that are harder for Americans, English, whatever, to understand. But I think once you're in Scotland, you can understand most, don't you?
It's funny though, so every now and again on the stream we get someone that says that we're putting on our accents, and you're like, what the hell?
That's not a real Scottish accent. That's Rada.
Royal Academy of Drama, or whatever it was called. You're like, what the?
Why would we put on an accent?
Is there channels that they pretend to be Scottish or?
What do you think about foreigners trying to do a Scottish accent? It's no different to us trying other accents, right?
Yeah.
When I put on my posh English accent, it's not really an accent, it's just me with a funny voice. I can't do accents.
I remember we used to hear it a lot when Austin Powers came out and it was the fat bastard accent. I'm dead sexy. That's the way they used to be able to do it.
Like manners, really.
And Binner's horny.
You say garage instead of garage.
I'm saying garage.
Garage. Yeah, it's in the garage. It's in the garage. Yeah, we say garage. Take the trash can out of the garage.
There was one of those memes once, and it was something along the lines of, there's the English accent in a whole bunch of countries that get it wrong or something.
Right, okay.
I can't remember. It was and it was a picture of the Queen. There's only one English one English language, and then it said X number of countries that get it wrong. It was taking the piss out of the Americans. That's what it was doing.
But to be honest, they say that Scots speak better English than the English because we roll our R's, and that's how you're supposed to. They call it the Queen's English, the way the Scots speak it. And the further north you go, and actually into then the islands, is even better English again. And actually there's certain parts of America that speak better English than the English, because the English never pronounce their R's. Scottish people invented the language.
I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, so I sound Welsh when I speak. Anne's trying to roll her P's.
Is that you can't say...
Oh no, it does say R, sorry, there's a smudge on the screen.
Right, what is it?
Is it yellow purple burger or something?
No, you can't. In a Jamaican accent, you can't say beer can without it sounding like bacon.
Is that right?
Beer can. Where's my beer can?
Oh man. Oh man. In Maine, you skip the R at the end of a word, but if it ends in an A, you add an R.
Really?
Welcome to Jamaica. Did you know Jamaica had a bobsled team? Way, Mark Winters, thank you for your donation.
Mark Winters, thank you very much.
I suddenly feel better. Instantly better. Look at that, I'm lifted.
See, but we always say that we love doing these live feeds and we love chatting to you all. But as soon as we get a donation, we're like, yeah, it counts as work. Way!
Yeah, we've been paid now, so
we've been paid.
Sweet.
We've been paid. It counts as work.
We can eat tonight. Boston.
Well, thanks to Stephen F, we can eat regardless.
Yeah. Nice card, eh? Villager Jim. Yeah. Did you know Jamaica had a bobsled team? Received pronunciation isn't the original English accent.
I'm not too sure what that means.
No, no. I like your card, Stephen. Not as good as my new Kilted Coaches t-shirt though. And
the Christmas t-shirt, right?
That's right, yeah. That arrived quite fast, right?
Yeah.
Banger sounds like banger. And you rock that shirt. She does indeed. And
you
rocks
rock
our
the
world.
shit out of that shirt.
She rocks our world.
Right, and does rock our world.
She does. Did folks send you Christmas goodies? Or send us? I think you're going to say.
Hey, we've been paid again.
That means we feel better again. Twice as bad. I'm lifted, Alan. I'm lifted. Thank you. Yes, Gina, Stephen Fotheringham. What have we done with it?
Sure.
Sent us a lovely bottle of gin.
And nice glasses and some chocolate. Look.
Well, there was chocolate. There was a whole bag of chocolates.
Some really, really nice glasses and an awesome looking bottle of gin. It's called Lilliard.
Yeah, it's about this chick that
Lilliard
did something with her body. I can't remember what she did. Did something in the borders.
This unique hand-painted bauble is our Christmas gift to you. We hope that you will enjoy it long after the gin is finished. That's very clever. Gin. So yeah, we will maybe enjoy some of that on Friday next week.
Dennis Anderson's from Detroit, and whenever I think of Detroit, I just think of what's his face? Eddie Murphy.
I think of Robocop.
Oh, I was thinking of what do you call it? Ah, Christ, Eddie Murphy, and he's the cop. It was in the 80s.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
No, there was like 3 movies. It's not Lethal Weapon. It was Beverly Hills Cop, but he's from Detroit.
Ah, okay.
And he comes to Beverly Hills, and he always sneaks in. I can't remember how, but it's pretty cool. Remember Beverly Hills Cop 2? He was
pretty badass place, Detroit, right?
Yeah, because you've got robot policeman, you've got Ed 209s on the corner, and then Chris Eddie Murphy. No wonder he wanted to get out.
30 seconds to comply.
It was such shit thingies though, wasn't it?
Hey,
Yeah,
Jim Bear won.
Jim
We've been
Bear.
paid again.
Oh, they're playing poker. I'll raise you, Mark. Happy days.
Thank you guys. We really, really do appreciate it.
Is that a bottle of medicine? We need a bottle of medicine, actually.
Yeah.
I'll raise
It's
you.
quite cold. I'm kind of wrapping myself up here. I'm like,
It's getting quite
it's a wee
chilly.
bit chilly.
How do I find where to send stuff to you?
I would say at the bottom of our emails, but actually I think it's still the wrong address on there.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I changed it actually. Pretty sure I changed it. Are you on our Kilted Quickie email list?
Glenn!
Glenn Robert!
Way! We're in the giving trend.
I feel like you deserve a little bottle flip again. Not like that though.
Shirts off might result in more dollars. But it's cold, Alan, and I'm not well. Let's start a bidding war. I love it, Jim, yeah.
Yeah, Anne's on our email. So if you've got the Kilted Quickie email, on the bottom of it there should be an address. And I'm not trying to sway your decision here, Anne, but Stephen Fotheringham got us a really, really nice bottle of gin and some nice glasses and some chocolates.
Anson Cadogan, another donation!
I feel like we should get like a wee Mexican wave going on.
150. Do you have a PO box somewhere we can send you something? So if you're on our
If you're a clan member, no, you're not automatically on the list. You have to. In fact, will they be? No, you won't be. You can sign up on the website. To that.
yeah, you are getting rich.
Yep.
Just give up the day jobs now,
I'm
right?
saying Stephen Fotheringham, love him to bits, but I read that as love as bits. I'm like, what? Really? Oh, really?
Great entertaining way to start the weekend. Thank you, Anson. Quickie list sounds sexual. It slightly is.
It's supposed to sound sexual. That was actually not our idea, though. We did put a little poll out on Twitter to say what do we call our email. It's going to be a little short email. And somebody came with a suggestion. Who was it again?
That's what I was going to ask. I can't remember.
Somebody came up with the suggestion.
Way, Jim Bear!
Jim Bear won! Boom, boom, boom!
I feel even better now. The zip's coming down.
I feel like we should be stripping off. It's like, Jim Bear, you deserve some flesh.
Flesh.
Maybe you don't want some flesh.
Oh, we lost our.
Oh, we've lost our feed.
Is it back? Oh no, we're back again.
We're back.
Well, on this old phone. What is that? The iPhone, like?
I think it's a 4. I think it's a 4.
What's the oldest phone you've got? Like, I get my phone back in. That's iPhone 4, is it?
Pretty sure it's a 4. But I still got the old connection.
Oh, right, yeah.
It goes onto my My little docking station there.
Ah, I see. We're all about the little docking stations, aren't we?
Yep.
I have a BlackBerry 8210.
Wow.
You got the iPhone 1? Holy shit, that'll be worth a lot of money now, Frank, actually.
Oh, it's like a collector's item.
Alan again! What a legend!
Boom!
Ready, Right, do you know what? I was laughing, right? And because Apple didn't want you calling it the iPhone X, they wanted you calling it the iPhone 10, right?
But they missed out 8 and 9 then.
Yeah, and not just that. At no previous stage did they ever use
Roman numerals.
Yeah, it was always numbers. Then all of a sudden they slap in the X. The X doesn't mean 10. It's like, go fuck yourself, Apple. We're not playing your game.
It's the X.
It's the X. Yeah,
100% iPhone X. You can't miss out 8 and 9. Go 10.
Yeah,
you just can't.
do it. Just get it done.
Yeah.
Don Mario, go watch our video.
Yeah, we made a video about this.
Yeah, you can go find out for yourself.
I'm pretty sure it's like 18 minutes long, so we'll see you in 20 minutes.
Enjoy. I still have Sony Ericsson, which won't even properly browse the internet.
Wow, oh, is that Mum? No, that's Mun. Apple headquarters near San Francisco.
I remember when Sony and Ericsson were two separate companies, because I had an Ericsson phone in the beginning and had this giant what was an antenna, right? And you could stab people.
It was giant. it was giant.
Well, I mean, in terms of all the other antennas you got, it used to stick out and you jammed it in your... I mean, the whole phone was pretty big.
Did you jam it?
I jammed it in my pocket. I did. I have 2 tin cans and a string. That's the only phone you need, sir.
Well, if you're talking to yourself, who's got the other one? Surely you've not got them both.
Have you seen Star Wars this weekend? Fingers crossed, Jim. Maybe not this weekend.
Yeah.
Soon. Very soon.
It's funny, my cousin posted on Facebook the other day, because we grew up Catholic, so when you're in church and they're like, they say, peace be with you, and then you're like, and also with you.
Oh, I read that, yeah.
And you can't say, peace be with you, and also with you.
May the force be with you. Yeah. How can others donate? I think if you go in through the stream, through Safari, you might have the option on Super Chat.
Yeah, I just don't think you can do it on the app.
No.
But correct us if we're wrong, I'm not too sure.
Someone else solved it once upon a time and said, let's say, go in through the Safari and allegedly you can do it that way. I don't know. I'd be already drunk 3/4 bottle of wine on my way to Happy Land.
Hey?
Anne's watching stuff. Anne's drunk.
Oh, sweet.
I wave money at my screen.
Who's that?
It's Glenn. That's how you donate. He's like, donation made.
One of the, I'm going to give something away. See, next Friday, one of the challenges, we're going to have a big Santa sack full of stuff to give away, and one of the things is if you make us laugh, you're getting shit. You're just getting some stuff because we love it when you make us laugh.
Yeah. So if you make us laugh, that's it. You're definitely going to win a prize. All that meat talk made you hungry, Clarissa. So what are you going to have? Tell us what you're going to have. Make us hungry too. Oh God, I wish I was funny now, Walter. That's funny in itself.
That is.
Big Santa sack. We'll need a sack then, won't we?
We're going to need a sack.
We'll have to find more goodies then. We could just put like our socks and our shoes and just auction them off. And you don't eat meat, so why do you want bacon now?
No, she's just too lazy to cook it. You know you can get cooked meat from Tesco, right?
Yeah, is that what it is? So that's why she doesn't eat meat, because she's too lazy to cook it?
Apparently so.
Oh well.
And get on it.
I want to go to a BBQ restaurant, eat all the meat I can. Oh man, I love those all you can eat barbecue keepers, eh? What's Tesco? Is that like your major
Yeah.
Walmart?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get Tesco in the US as well. I'm pretty sure they went to California. But yeah, it's kind of like your Walmart.
It's funny because over here, your Walmart is called Asda here.
Yeah, Asda is owned by Walmart. Yeah.
So the branding's almost identical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, certainly. Have you guys ever had Korean BBQ? No, but
Korean, no.
Is it spicy or? I don't know. Sounds good though, right? Korean barbecue.
To be honest, the way that North Korea is going, I think the whole country's going to be barbecued. Bird. Well, you know what Trump's like. He's gonna any excuse. He's gonna press that button. And he's like, boom, gone.
What movie is that when they just constantly just launch at just the smallest of things? It's almost a pie. I don't think it's Dr. Evil, but it's something else. He's in a room and he just keeps just like hitting buttons. From what the guys in a car group I used to be in say, you want to be near the wash closet after you leave. Oh, so it must be spicy then.
Oh, really?
It must be Korean barbecue. I want one then. Oh man, that would clear my cold right up, right?
That would. Right up.
Barbecue Koreans. Ew. I wish I could talk that barbecue comment, but it's culturally insensitive. Oh, Argentine BBQ is the best.
Ooh, I actually had.
Now we're having a barbecue war here, right?
What was it called? I took a client out to lunch on. Look at my hair, Jesus. I took a client out to lunch on Wednesday, and I had an Argentinian dish, and it was delicious. It was chicken and rice, but it was called. It wasn't chimichanga, but it reminded me of this chimichurri or something like that. Chimichurri chicken, something like that, and it was like an Argentinian thing, and I was just like, oh my god, it was so nice. Chimichurri, that's what it was. Chimichurri. I had a chimichurri chicken on Wednesday.
A chimichurri, not a chimichanga.
Yeah. Glad I wasn't drinking because I wouldn't have been able to order that. Chimichurri. Chimichurri.
I had it on steak yesterday. Chimichurri. I want a steak actually. Some steak in a bowl. I am a tough guy.
How did we get to see the other show? What other show?
Can't come anywhere near. Just powerful stuff.
What was I going to say? I accidentally went live today when I wasn't supposed to. So Rab and I are going to do a feed next week on Facebook. If you're any of you are on Facebook, if you don't like our page, go and like it now. We're going to do a live feed on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm not too sure.
If you haven't liked our page, why not?
How are the pups doing? The pups are awesome. They're getting pretty big now, eh?
Yeah.
We found a picture of Tilly when she was just a pup, and we're like, when I first bought her the tartan collar.
Yeah.
I mean, she was tiny.
Well, it's funny you say that. Tomorrow's Spot the Scot is Tilly and Nala with us when they're very, very small.
Yeah.
Remember sitting on the wall? Yeah. I mean, they're literally only, 10 weeks old then, tops?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, they look cute. So, keep an eye out for our Spot the Scot tomorrow morning. Your wives don't mind you spending time with us on YouTube. Depends what we say.
Yeah. They don't mind us spending time with you on YouTube, but they do mind us when I ask one of my fans to blow me.
What was I got in trouble for last week was when I was quoting something about Mary.
That's
I'm going to come round there and give you a good Roger.
Yeah, okay, you're trying to put the English accent
that's
on.
what I was trying to put the posh English accent on.
Give you a good old murdering.
Wives were like, Pete, you're not wrong, Anne, you're not wrong.
Clarissa, I think you put some emojis in, but it actually
No, they're appearing there. They're laughing faces.
They're just not appearing on here. Okay, that's
because
fine.
your phone is old.
It's so old, it did not register your laughing faces.
Yeah.
I came up with some question marks.
I mean, this is actually like typing out as it goes. Cannot wait for the Spot the Scot. Love the challenge. Angela, this one's actually a little bit trickier, but next week's one is the real tough one. It's the Christmas one. Man, it was tough.
Man, it was. I've not seen it yet.
You've not seen it yet,
no. It's funny because there's been a couple of people who didn't like the Spot the Scot, and if you don't want to do that, that's absolutely fine. But when somebody takes the time to tell you how much they dislike the Spot the Scot, you're like, yeah, you need to chill the fuck out.
You're destroying your channel. And then they constantly kept posting on all our other posts like, something about Spot the Scot. It's like, just because you can't find it, and in fact, it was based on that person that we started doing Solution Sunday for all the crybabies that couldn't find it.
Yeah, we needed a couple of easy ones as well because people were like, I eventually got one, and then it kind of gets them interested.
But that's what's funny about it. It's like it's great because when you look hard enough, you eventually find it. There's always going to be somebody that's going to give the spoiler away and help everyone anyway. They'll say it's bottom right corner or bottom left, and then you find it. When you find it, you're like, yeah, like
got it.
Yeah, you feel good, you know. But that guy just threw the toys out the pram. I can't remember his name.
And Angela's saying, tell Liam to bring the challenge. Bring it, Liam. Bring it.
Well, that's it. There is a few tough ones, I will not lie. There is a Scot named Spot. Do you remember that cartoon Spot?
Spot, yeah.
I never missed a single Spot the Scot. Clarissa, oh.
Well, see, once you've started something, you've got to continue.
Yeah.
That might just come back to haunt you.
You'll be clawing away, especially next week's one. Mr. Spot from Star Trek, is that not Mr. Spock?
I believe so.
I like the way that you have such pride in being Scottish, and you not only say it, but live it. Is there any other way? Yeah. I'm going to actually message Liam to make a really hard one just to get Clarissa. I want Clarissa to message and say, please guys, tell me where it is. In fact, if there's one on the 1st of April, I'm going to get her so good. She'll forget. Ignore the negative naysayers. I couldn't spot this week's one. Oh, user 438 UK. It's in there.
What? Is that your real name?
They used to comment actually. I recognise that name. Yeah.
UK.
Please send a tough one. Those are fighting words, Clarissa.
That's not too easy.
Oh,
what's your current weight? I actually don't know. I'm not weighed
I
myself.
have not weighed myself. No.
We can get the scales out, but I can't be bothered. You should have a random picture of when everyone complains saying the guy's name is Scott.
Oh yeah, Stephen did hit his goal sign-ups, he did. Yeah.
Got it done.
I actually thought you hadn't because you deleted the reporting emails.
I know.
And then I went back later and found out all these extra people had signed up. I was like, oh, you got there. What Christmas decorations do you put up?
Christmas tree.
At home or in here?
We've just been having a conversation about what you put on top of your Christmas tree. Is it a fairy or is it a star? But then somebody corrected us and said it was actually an angel.
Anne's an obsessive wearer. I have scales OCD. Oh dear.
Oh really?
Anne, have you ever had your breasts weighed? Now this is actually a genuine joke, and I see people that fall for it, so keep your eyes peeled in case. So basically, you'd say to the person, have you ever had your boobs weighed? And they're like, no. And you obviously do all the technical chat. You stand here, arms out, and then they come in the back. It's like, way.
Make sure you know the person.
Yeah. You don't know Weinstein them when you're in trouble then, right? I thought we established it's an angle, not a fairy. I'm telling you, when I grew up, it was a fairy because it had a wand. Angels don't have wands. And I deck them. I can imagine Anne like kicking you in the face with heels on. Yeah. Like a roundhouse kick with heels, like in Charlie's Angels or something. Those legs would just take your head off. I just completed the 5k run while chatting with the hot coaches.
Really?
Happy
We're just running while chatting to us.
I feel a bit. We should be jogging on the spot or something. Right?
We're eating chocolates and you're running. This is not right.
Nobody jiggles my boobies. That's a brilliant line. Nobody jiggles my boobies.
That could be on your gravestone when you die.
Yeah. No, but she's going to live a long time, right? She'll be like 2150. Nobody, inverted commas, jiggles my boobies. I'm getting a bar for my weights this week, Anne. Are you? Happy days.
Excellent. You guys just what's Frank's?
Now, Anne, did you get them weighed or did you get them way?
I do agree that the last two were only, I don't know what you're saying. Oh, Anson needs to go. Hope you feel better, wrap up bath. That's the secret.
Thanks very much, Anson.
Anson, ciao for now.
Were they heavy hands?
Oh, Stephen Fotheringham's on. Hey,
Stephen, we got your gin.
Stephen, you missed the whole thing. Like we got your present.
Yay!
And your chocolates are awesome. We've only got 3 left.
The glasses are here.
We're going to save the gin for next Friday's Christmas party.
Party.
Yeah, Stephen, thank you. You're awesome.
Anne's never had them, Wade. I love that episode of Kilted Shrab getting into a shower. Now that is a life tip there. That you'll save time in the morning, Alan. Brush your teeth in the shower.
Although technically Rab had to set up a camera on a tripod leading up to that, so he really didn't save much time. But the lesson was there.
Yeah, brush your teeth in the shower. That's a life hack.
Yeah. I think everybody loved it. I think that was the main boost of your popularity. Is like, yeah, Coach Rab's awesome.
Please do that again.
Let's do that again. What's that from?
Let's do that again. I don't know.
No. Let's do that again. No. Shrek.
Ah, right, okay. I've not watched that as often. Yeah.
What's Steve
saying? And Sawyer's saying that
okay,
her boobs are really heavy.
Shrek.
I'm glad I don't have boobs.
I'm glad you don't have boobs too.
Like imagine running with them.
Although to be fair, there could be fucking anything under that Quincy.
I know, this is true, yeah. Rab is short for... I'm just short, man. That's where I was born.
What's that joke? What's E.T. short for? Because you only got little legs.
Oh man, that's funny. I'm a leg girl rather than boobs. Rab is short for a hobbit. I'm tall for a hobbit, motherfucker.
It's funny.
My doggy is hiding behind the settee. There's always a dog in your sentences. Dogging, yeah. Doggy.
Ooh, and.
Ooh, and.
Ooh, and.
Ooh, and.
Ooh.
You've got a massive dog. How did it get behind the settee? Do you remember when she was in the ladder? That gigantic dog.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
is it the big dog that's hiding? Everyone's mentioning the sweater.
Yes, yeah. Somebody actually offered to buy it, but they didn't give me a price, so
yeah,
you don't get it.
Give away as a prize.
I told you I would recycle Stephen Fotheringham's box
with his awesome super duper
bubble wrap.
Yeah, I mean that's how.
If somebody gives me the right offer, I would put my cardigan into this box and send it right to your door.
To your door.
Speaking of breasts.
Oh yeah. By the time I was to have seen the specialist to have checked.
I started the chest exercises you suggested.
Oh, I hope you still got yourself checked out, buddy.
Yeah.
Always get checked by a specialist.
Listen to your doctors, do not listen to two Scottish guys on YouTube.
Not cancer, just needed exercise.
Oh,
Christ.
Nice one. That's good.
That's always a result.
Cool bubble wrap. My doggy is hiding behind my underwear.
Oh. Why is Anne laughing at Jim? What did Jim say?
Don't know. Oh, that one.
Which one?
I just read it.
Oh, right, okay.
My boobs do jiggle, though it's rather awkward when you're a guy.
Say that kind of shit next week and you get a prize.
You would get our prize from Santa's sack.
Oh, that's funny. What was that? There's a joke that goes something along those lines where it's the husband gets caught masturbating by the wife, and he basically he's staring out the window at his neighbour, and he's like, I think my wife's got a peeping Tom problem. She caught me I'm staring out the window masturbating, watching my hot neighbour, and my wife came in and she stood at the door for a whole 2 minutes watching me. She might have a problem or something like that. I need to find that joke and post it.
Speak Spanish.
Hasta mañana? That means I'll see you in the morning, right?
Hasta luego. That's what it's called.
Yeah. What? The dogs are moving!
They're alive then. Keep those dogs moving, right?
That's funny because I watched that back because I had to put the foam roller clip in.
Dear. Right. Shall we skedaddle?
Yeah, we're going to go home and, I don't know,
Rest up.
do some cartwheels and stuff. Right, guys, so prime yourself. Oh, so tomorrow, spot the Scot. So let's see if Clarissa can keep her 110% record.
We've got 99 likes on this video right now. Do you think we can get one more before we sign off?
Yeah, we need one more. This whole leaving it at 99 stuff.
Yeah.
Someone needs to... Oh, we're up to 100.
Whee!
Then we can go.
Alan saying, got to get back to my office. Glad I got to attend this live session. Merry Christmas, guy. Merry Christmas, Alan.
Dude.
Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Big Rodders, bye-bye, men. Always a pleasure.
Rodders,
cheers there.
awesome.
Cheers, Holly. Thanks, Anne.
And thanks for tuning in.
Who downvoted? No, we're at 108 now.
108, eh?
No, we're fine. I think
I think somebody give a thumbs
maybe
down.
it's because we're going.
We can't see the thumbs down about to be honest, we don't really care about them. 109. Way.
Right. Thank you.
Love you and leave you. It's as always, it's been a pleasure.
Oh, big thumb.